Hey everyone, excuse the frog in my throat. I am here today with a video for the Thankful for the Misty blog hop for Thanksgiving. Just getting together with a couple of friends to talk about this awesome tool and how it's changed crafting. I'm starting with the large image from the Frosted Medallion stamp set from Stampin' Up! This is sort of a Scandinavian style image, and I believe it's meant to be a snowflake. But I had the idea that it might be really fun to see this in a Thanksgiving or fall application, because when I looked at the image, the little side elements looked to me like little wheat. So I thought that I would try it in some fall colors and try a little trick with the Misty and see if I couldn't come up with another use for this stamp set that wasn't for one of the winter holidays. So I stamped the image in crushed curry, and because the Misty's awesome, I overstamped it to make sure the ink was nice and smooth and dark. And then I'm going to clean my stamp, and I'm just going to take this card panel and I will shift it about 1/16 of an inch away from the right edge of the corner of the Misty, because I just want to create sort of a yellow glow with a little bit of offset stamping. This is what's great about having those two straight surfaces, is you can do little tricks like these. And then I just leave the image where it is on the lid of the Misty and ink it up in an early espresso and stamp it. And I just re-inked this ink pad, so I shouldn't have to stamp it again. And now you can see I have sort of that 3D glow effect, which you'll see just a little bit better in the photo. But it's a really neat, easy trick that you can do with your Misty. And I wanted to show you guys that it also works with these very intricate images. A lot of people do offset stamping just with solid images. This image has a lot of detail. And if you shift it just a tiny bit, you can still get that fun effect, and you're not losing the detail of the image. So the ticket is to use just a very small offset, like I said, about 1/16 of an inch, and then the details won't get lost. So I'm going to position this greeting. This is a very thin line greeting, and so I want to make sure that it's very, very straight. Getting things straight was always the worst, most frustrating part of my stamping before the Misty. It's probably the reason that I'm the most grateful for the Misty, other than the friends that this tool has brought into my life, including the inventor, Ileana, who is a very sweet and dear friend. But I can check my sentiment on the laser etched lid. I can stamp it on the grid paper. That gives me 2 chances to correct it. And it's just wonderful to know that I'm not going to mess up a card that I've spent a lot of time on with a crooked sentiment. So I will put that card panel back in. And like I said, the font on this is a very thin line. And so I want to do 2 things. I want to lightly apply the ink, and I don't want to press very hard when I press it down, because that could lead to image distortion. So I am going to ink it again, but just very light pressure. And a cameo from Maddie. And here is the finished Thanksgiving project. If you are watching this on YouTube, head over to my blog. We are giving away 2 Misties on this blog hop. One for you and one for a friend that you're thankful for at this time of Thanksgiving. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving and a happy fall if you're watching outside of the US. And I will see you soon.